Hello everyone, welcome back up front off-road, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video today. I'm going to be going over 5 things that I hate about my Jeep TJ. So the first thing, let's get right into it. This is a common problem with not TJ, a lot of Jeeps, especially with the other ones though, it leaks. I've done a few things to prevent that, like for example, I plugged this little groove up here with silicone, and I had it built up on this seal too, but I kind of hit a tree branch and it tore some of it off. So, you know, it leaks up here and runs down and gets on the floor. I do have WeatherTech mats in this, so it keeps it from rotting my floor out, but not everybody does, and it will get in the floors, and after time it can rust them out. You can replace door seals, paste them with Vaseline, seal butter. There's a few different things you can try. I have a separate video on that if you would like to know how to stop your Jeep from leaking, or some things you could try. But that is the first thing. Next thing being, this is very, very dangerous on like light snow or ice, like anything slippery. Deep snow is not so bad. Like deep snow you can go through quite a lot, you won't get stuck, it's like mud. But like on the pavement, there's black ice or deep snow, and I do have narrower tires, so that helps a little bit, but it's quite dangerous. Like compared to a 4-door Jeep or a truck, it's not really fun to drive. It does have a locker in the rear, which makes it worse. It's kind of squirrely all over the road. Like you really gotta pay attention and know what you're doing. So, you know, it's not exactly a joy to drive in conditions like that. The next thing I want to go over, there's really not a whole lot of room in this. Is if you're just one person, it's not so bad, you know. You jump in, you throw your lunch bag or your suitcase or whatever here, put her in drive, you're good to go. But if your buddy wants to get in here, well, now you got to reach over and throw it in the back, which can be kind of a pain, especially if you want to drive around maybe, you know, 2, 3, or 4 people. It's even worse because now you got to push the seat ahead here. There's a little lever on the back there, kind of hard to see, and they all got to jump in the back. It's just an overall pain. It's not really ideal for any more than 1, maybe 2 people. You know, the 4-door Jeep, totally different story. You know, you can drive people around in that all day long. There's lots of room for your stuff. So we'll get into the next thing. This sucks for highway driving. You know, it's not that great on fuel. It's gutless because it has the 4-banger in it, so it doesn't work that well. You know, you're struggling to keep up. The road noise is quite loud, and it's just, you know, the wind kind of blows it all over the road. And the TJ suspension is really not ideal for highway driving or high speeds. I mean, it's a Jeep, right? Like, what Jeep is meant for that? But if you're doing a lot of highway driving, really not all that great. And I don't take this on the highway. You could, you know, you had to do it once in a while, it'd be fine, but it's just overall not a fun experience. As well, my light bars do make it worse. That probably accounts for over half of my road noise when the wind blows through it. So, you know, there's that. And the last thing I want to go over, the last thing that I hate about it, we'll pop the hood. This is probably the thing that I hate the most about my TJ, and it has here a 2.5 4-cylinder engine. Now this is on 33-inch BF Goodrich KM3s. They're 10.5 wide, and it is absolutely gutless. Like, it is scared to go up hills. Trying to go up a steep hill in 3rd gear, guard the floor, and you're gonna make it up, but like, it's really, really hard to maintain 80 kilometers an hour going up a hill. You know, 4th gear and 5th gear, absolutely useless on a hill. This does have 410s, so it would be even, well, I should say all 4-banger Jeeps came with 410s, but it would be even worse if this had 373s in it, for example. On stock tires, it's a little better, but honestly, it's still not great. Mine is a 5-speed. Someone had a 6. Now, I can't say for sure, but I've heard people say that the 6 is even worse. So, you know, there's that. I mean, it's not too bad on fuel, but there's just not a whole lot of power there, you know, compared to like a straight 6 TJ or a straight 6 JK. Like, you know, if you put 35s on this, it would be terrible, you know, unless you did a re-gear. We have a 93 YJ with 35s on it, same engine, and we re-geared it to 488. It's not a powerhouse by any means, but it definitely freshened it up. You know, you can kind of use 4th gear on a hill a little bit. It's better, but it's still gutless. It's not great. But yeah, if you guys thought that was helpful and you want to support me, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any idea for future videos, let me know down in the comments below. We'll see everyone later.